What's up, you guys? My name is Matt, and welcome to the 0 to 100K project, where I'm challenging myself to go from $0 to $100,000 a month in passive income. So right now, I'm inviting you to join me on this journey. I'm going to be sharing everything that I'm doing, what's working, what isn't working, and I challenge you to change your financial future forever. If that resonates with you, then go ahead and like this video. I really appreciate it. While you're down there, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. There's something to be said about publicly stating your goal and your dream because you put it out into the world, you speak it out. So right now in the comments, I want you to say what your dream is, what your goal is, what you're shooting for. You know, whether it's to earn $100,000 a month or to save up and buy a new house for your family. Like, go ahead and write that down in the comments. I want to hear what you guys are doing, what you're believing for, where your vision is set. Okay, you guys, I'm super excited because today we're going to be talking about OOZE Finance. And before we even jump into anything, I just want to say that this is a sponsored video. But when the OOZE team approached me about making them a video, it was a no-brainer for me. I happily said yes because, number one, I've been in OOZE since it started. You guys just haven't heard me talk about it. And I actually really like the protocol. I really like the team. And I do see a good future in OOZE. Now, on top of that, I just want to say I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube who's challenged himself to go from $0 to $100,000 a month. And I'm just showing you what I'm doing. You know, it's your money, so please make your own financial choices with what you do with it. My heart and my goal for this channel is so much bigger than making a little bit of money for promoting projects that I don't believe in. I only want to do my best to bring you things that I'm invested in, that I really believe in. And I'm not perfect. So, you know, of course, there are going to be things that don't hit or things that do hit. But I'll do my best to bring you guys. That's my commitment that I can make you, is I'll do my best, right? My vision and passion for this channel is massive. It's to create an army of people that are rising up to their full potential, living their dream life, accomplishing all of their goals, and never looking back. So with that out of the way, let's jump right into OOZE Finance. Okay, so you can see straight away their whole goal right here, to make DeFi fun again. And you can look at this sort of like 80s Ninja Turtle kind of theme that they have going on here, this 8-bit art, which is really fun and really cool. And how do they plan to make DeFi fun again? Well, here's step number one. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But I do like that. They have a lot of fun elements, a lot of fun sound effects that are very nostalgic, that bring back a lot of feelings. If you were ever a gamer or played any games on Nintendo or the early game consoles, then this will kind of resonate with you. Now, I want to start out by jumping right into their dApp. Before we even read the white paper, I'm a visual learner, and to me, it just makes more sense to like see something, and then I'll go back and explain anything that's missing. I do want to point out this is on the Fantom Network, and you need USDC on the Fantom Network in order to buy the OOZE token. If you need help, they have a whole bridge section here where they recommend different bridges that you can use to bridge funds over to the Fantom Network. I personally really like C-Bridge. It's always worked really well for me. Let's say that I have money on the BNB chain. So I select BNB over here. And because I'm currently on Fantom, it wants me to switch back. So you have to be on the chain you're trying to move from. So BNB, I don't have any USDC right now. It would show up right there. But let's say that I did, and I want to move that USDC over to Fantom. So you just select Fantom there. You put in how many that you want to move, how much money. And it says insufficient balance because I don't have anything there. But it's super simple. You just hit transfer and then you're done. I do want to point out, I think there's a $20 minimum from what I remember. I think there's a minimum to send. I think it's $20. So, you know, don't try this if you only have 15 USDC. The fee is very minimal. And like I said, I've always had good luck with it, but they also have a ton of other options right there for you. Right here is the training center. Right here, you can find the light paper, the white paper. There's tons of Medium articles. They have their own YouTube channel. So they really try to do a good job of educating and informing people and getting you up to speed on the OOZE network. From there, the manhole is the very first place that you're going to start. Now remember, I just switched chains. So let's go ahead and go back to Fantom. So just so you can see what I'm doing to be clear, I clicked on the manhole. Once I'm here, this is where you purchase your OOZE. So you can see you need USDC, and you just put in the amount that you want to purchase of OOZE. It says I could get 27 OOZE with 100 USDC. You can see the price of OOZE right now is $3.70. And you just hit swap, confirm in your MetaMask. And once you have your OOZE tokens, I'll just walk you through the next step. So we went to the manhole, we bought our OOZE, then you're going to deposit it into the sewer. If you just bought that OOZE, you're not earning your 1%. So just to be clear on that, now you could hold the OOZE for later and then you could sell it if you want to at any given time. You would just go back here and you would swap this and you would say, okay, I have this many ooze and I want to sell. But for now, you just bought ooze. So you're going to go to the sewer. The sewer is where you're going to mint your NFT, and the sewer is where you're going to deposit your ooze tokens into the smart contract of the sewer, which is going to pay you out that 1% a day. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to go here to mint. Okay. This is where you get to choose between Order of Slime and Biopunk. Now, the Order of Slime is what you want if you want to do everything manually. You want to be able to claim and compound whenever you want to. And also, if you want to build teams, you need to be in Order of Slime to be a team builder. Now, Biopunk is a set it and forget it. You can think about this like an auto ooze. Okay, so if you just want to buy ooze and just stake it and just earn off it without ever having to log in, then Biopunk is what you want to choose. You can set different claim schedules in there. I actually don't have a Biopunk, but you can set like a 6-to-1 compound claim ratio. I think there's a few options of different ratios. You just set it and forget it, basically. So if you want to join the 0 to 100K team, you want to choose Order of Slime. Once you do that, you put in the amount, your ooze balance would show here. Then you put in the amount that you have. Let's say you have 100 tokens. And then here it says enter referral or leave blank for dev wallet. But if you want to join my team, you just simply put in the name at 0 to 100K, which I'll have that in the description below for you to copy and paste. But once you have that selected, now you get to choose your name. You get to name your NFT. Let's say you want to name it Millionaire. Okay, so this is your Millionaire NFT. You just hit deposit and mint. Now, once you have it minted, if you chose Order of Slime, you're going to go over here to Order of Slime. I know it's pretty tricky, right? So then you go over here to Order of Slime, and you'll be able to see all the stats about your NFT. And look, there's strength, speed, and stealth. We're going to get into that in just a second. But if you close this and open Auto Ooze, well, it says I don't have a Biopunk, but if you created a Biopunk, this is where you'd find your Biopunk, and this is where you would set your claim schedule and all that stuff. If you're a team builder, you would go to the monastery. And this is where you can see your cool little guys that you have underneath you. You can see my team only has one person, and it's just getting started. So now that I've showed you how to mint your NFT, let's go to the Order of Slime. Okay, this is where my NFT exists. You can see it's the 0 to 100K team. And you can see a little progress that I've made on leveling up my strength and my stealth. You can see that I have 526 ooze tokens in my balance of my NFT, and that I have 6.3 ready to claim right now. So right now, I just wanted to show you guys how you do this. So if you wanted to add more to your deposit, let's say you like what's going on and you want to add more ooze to it, you hit the add button here, and then you'd hit max ooze or put your deposit amount. Okay, and then you just confirm that. That's how you add more to the existing NFT. If you want to compound, they call that top up. And if you want to claim, they call that drain. Right now, I'm going to top up for you guys. Now, here's what I want to point out. This is pretty high for FTM. FTM, to me, as far as my experience goes, the gas fees are super, super cheap, but they vary kind of wildly. So you need to pay attention. I normally look for 2 zeros and then a number, and I feel really good about 3 zeros and then a number. So I'm not even going to compound here. I'm going to reject that. We're going to keep going and hear other fun little sounds. I'm going to keep going in the video and we'll revisit this and do it. I normally just wait a little bit and come back, and usually the network congestion goes down and gas is cheaper. So just pay attention to it because it should be super, super cheap. Another benefit of joining my team is I have a kickback rate of 50%. So all the taxes that you get charged in the system, there's a 10% deposit fee, a 10% compound. The ones that have to do with the team, I'm giving you 50% of those rewards straight back into your wallet. It doesn't have anything to do with an airdrop. It all happens automatically. Now your XP are the things that you earn to level up your NFT. Now, to better illustrate this, I'm going to jump over to the white light paper, and here's how they explain this. Okay, so strength increases the total growth of your deposit from a base of 8 times. Remember, I said it's 8 times what you originally put in is what the cap you can earn up to. Well, you can level that up to 12 times. So that's one area you can earn XP and deposit in there to max out your strength. Or you can do speed, which increases your daily ROI from a base of 1% up to 2%. If that's important to you, you can literally level yourself up to earn 2% a day, and you can reach your goals faster. Or stealth, which increases your automatic kickback from taxes to the system from a base of 25% up to 75%. So not only is it tied to an NFT, but you can level up that NFT in different ways that benefit you based on what your investment strategy is. So you can see here, I've been leveling up my strength because I believe long-term in the project, I'm more interested in earning 12 times my deposit amount than I am earning 2% a day. That's just me. That's my own strategy. I've also started leveling up my stealth to get that tax break. If you have more than one NFT, all you do to manage them is click over here on the left corner, and then you can hit right and left to toggle between them. So that's how you navigate between different NFTs. Because remember, because it's based on an NFT, you can have multiple NFTs in the same MetaMask wallet. You don't have to create new MetaMask wallets to house different NFTs. They can all be in one. Now, the way that you earn XP is over here in the swamp right here. Now, the swamp is where you buy slime. So in the sewer, you're dealing with ooze. You buy ooze, you deposit it in the sewer. Over here, you're dealing with slime. Slime is their LP token of basically it's ooze and USDC paired together to create slime. Slime is what you stake to earn XP. And the cool thing about this is it encourages people to stake the ooze token paired with USDC, and that strengthens the overall liquidity, hardens the price of ooze, and it allows people to earn XP tokens, which they can then level up their NFT. So hopefully that's all making sense. Now, the way that you do that, it'll do it for you. So you enter the amount of USDC that you have. Let's say again, it's $100. And you can see that it says you'll earn 26.49 slime LP for that amount of USDC. And it says that your estimated earnings is 0.79 XP a day. So these are XP that you're going to be able to use to level up your NFT. So that's how you buy slime. And you can hit this buy and stake button and it will stake it for you. Now, on the flip side, you can actually unstake and sell your slime that you have staked. So you're not losing it. You're not sacrificing it to the smart contract. You actually are staking it and you can unstake it so that you don't get confused. This is where you earn straight XP. But if you want to build a team, you're actually going to buy the slime and deposit it into this version of the swamp. Now over here, it's the same exact thing. You can see that I have 23.7 slime over here, staked over here so that I can build out a team. And you can look at the calculations on team depth and how many ooze you would need at each level of depth of your team. And it shows you all that and it's really easy to understand. So once I have XP earned, well, this is where you see your rewards. So I click on the reward section. You can see that I have 0.042 slime available. And I can choose to stake those rewards into the XP slime, the first one I showed you, or the disciple reward slime, which is the one that I have. So I always select this because I just want to keep rolling that over and building more. So instead of hitting redeem, I'm going to hit stake. Let's see if the gas fees are any cheaper. Okay, 3 zeros. Okay, this is what I'm used to. If you get 3 zeros, you're good. Okay, so I just did that, and we should see this number move up just a little bit by 0.042. Okay, there we go. Closing out of that. So I've showed you the swamp, which is where you buy slime and stake it. If you're bringing fresh capital over that isn't on another network and you just want to bring it from your bank account, they have a fiat on-ramp right here for you. You click that and you just put in, like, let's say you want to put in $200 from your credit card, and it will go right into, you just make sure that you choose Fantom. So you choose Fantom, and it's actually going to give you FTM. Okay, so it's not going to give you USDC. So you'd go ahead and on-ramp that money over into FTM, and then you'd want to visit something like Spooky Swap to swap your FTM to USDC. I'll leave a link down in the description for Spooky Swap. And then let's jump over to the city. In the city, you'll see the post office. This is where I can airdrop my team. So I just put in the amount of ooze that I want to airdrop and the person's name and hit airdrop. So that's the post office. You can actually search for a user on here. And if you search for me, there I am, it comes up. So you can search for users, see how they're doing. You can go to the stock exchange. This is where you see the price of ooze. And let's take a look at the price, okay? Because there was a massive run up and now we've been going down. So it started somewhere around, I can't remember if it was like $1.25 or something. There was a run up, a retrace, and then another massive run up to $5.40. Currently, ooze token is sitting at $3.70. So I don't mind telling you guys about a token that's going down. The reason is because I'm always, as an investor, looking for assets that are undervalued. And right now, to me, I'm looking at Ooze. Like if I was looking at this, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, this is not financial advice, but I'd be looking for entry. I'd be waiting for this to bottom. So if I was trying to enter Ooze right now, I wouldn't buy right now personally. That's just me. I wouldn't buy. I'd be waiting for confirmation, and then I would enter and then begin compounding. Now, I've said this before on other videos, but ROI contracts like this, they allow you to use compound interest. It's a little less important when you buy if the protocol is going to be around for a while, because that power of compound interest is at some point going to take over and skyrocket your earnings. But if you have the power to make a good choice and get in at the right time, it's only going to help you and speed up your timeline. So I'd be looking, like things that I'm looking at, I'd be looking right here at $3.30. I'd be looking at $2.25 as possible entry points. And you could also just DCA and buy little amounts a little bit at a time. Then you look at the transfer station. Now, you guys, this is one of the coolest things about Ooze is that you can actually send this NFT to different wallets, or you could sell this on the open market. There's a couple of reasons why this is really cool. Number one, it's just convenient. If you want to send it somewhere else, you're going to pay a 1% transfer tax to send it somewhere else, but you can easily move it from wallet to wallet. So let's say something gets compromised and you want to send it out of there, you can do that. Also, think about this. If you're a team builder and you build a massive team structure on your account, you then can sell your NFT. It's almost like selling a business at that point. An NFT with a fully built out team is going to fetch you a much higher price on the open market than an NFT that doesn't have a team. So I think that's kind of intriguing to me. And then secondly, once you level it up, then that differentiates your NFT from other people's NFT. I think there's just a lot of cool things that can be done with this idea of everything being tied to an NFT. So that wraps up the city. And the only other thing would be the marketplace. And I do want to say right now they're using PaintSwap to buy and sell NFTs, but you could shop around here. So instead of depositing, you could buy someone else's NFT and just start out from there. Eventually, they're going to have their own NFT marketplace within the ecosystem. But right now they're utilizing PaintSwap to facilitate this. Guys, let's jump back over to the sewer and let's see if I can top up my account. Let's see if the gas fees are cheaper. So we've got 2.0, so not quite as good as when I compounded my slime. But let's go ahead and do this. And you'll see the 6.4 is going to make it over here. Again, there's that fun music. I wanted to wait so I wasn't talking over it. But yeah, this is Ooze, you guys. I do want to touch on the sustainability of Ooze really quickly. So if we go to the white paper and scroll down, the things that make it more sustainable that they try to do is that there's a cap on deposit growth. We talked about that your base amount is 8 times. You can't just compound into infinity. You can level that up to 12 times by earning XP and depositing that into the strength tab. That'll take it from 8x to 12x. There is a max payout per wallet. It's 50,000 Ooze. So you can't just earn millions and millions of Ooze. Like there's a cap there, and then you'd have to mint a new NFT and start over. And then the whole idea of creating slime LPs, which is Ooze and USDC, to strengthen the overall contract balance, to add liquidity, to deepen that liquidity pool, to raise the price floor of Ooze. So those are some of the things that they're doing. Of course, there's a whale structure. As your account balance grows, your tax structure is going to go up. And then one other thing, if we jump back over here, I wanted to point out some things they have on the roadmap. See these little buildings here? What they're talking about doing is creating what they're calling dojos for your team. So in the future, let's say the 0 to 100K team has this dojo right here. So I think the way it would work is I would have to purchase it with Ooze token. And then here would be an actual meeting space for the 0 to 100K team. And I think within that, they're going to have, I think, live team chat within the dApp, which I don't think has ever been done before, where I could actually talk to you guys inside the dApp. We could hold meetings. I could do airdrops in there, stuff like that. So I think that's pretty innovative and cool. And I think any kind of thing they can do to add utility to Ooze token, so you can spend it to buy these buildings. You can also, this billboard right here, you can buy to advertise your team down here. I do want to say that the team is fully KYC'd with the Obsidian Council. You can see here, OOZE Finance has officially completed our verification process, and we hold their KYC information on file. You can also see they have an audit done by Prism Shield. So take that for what it's worth. Okay, you guys, that wraps up today's video. If you have any questions about Ooze, you can jump into their Telegram and ask them anything you want, or you can join my Telegram, the 0 to 100K project, where we talk about all things passive income. We talk about the challenge of earning $100,000 a month in passive income. So feel free to join. It's free, it's inspiring, it's uplifting, and I think you guys will really love it. Don't forget, if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.